Welcome to the Night Moves podcast.
Night moves.
Night Moves.
Damn.
Welcome. Guys, now that we got your fucking attention, do us a favor.
Dude, it better be undivided.
Attention.
I better not get any divided
so
attention.
divided.
We don't want 60-40. Now that we have 100% of your attention right now, I want you to do us a favor. Write it down at Night Moves Pod, the YouTube, at Night Moves Pod on Instagram. Get in there. Give us a subscribe, follow, like, share it. Do all that stuff.
Tell us who you hate.
And if you fucking love this shit, the Patreon's got about 100 bonus eps at this point. And they
100
just keep coming.
boners.
Also, if you're listening to this, what else are you doing?
I know,
What's he doing?
What else are you doing?
The Patreon is just Night Moves.
I'm not judging. All right,
No, bro.
I'm not wearing a black
Link
robe.
in the description, bitch.
Swinging a gavel.
No,
I'm not
you're not a
judging you.
judge.
But if
and
you are listening to this, there's probably not a lot going on, right?
You probably got an extra $2 a month for 100 episodes of bonus content.
Yeah.
You can't get enough of these three sweet little sloppy pigs. Guess what? We got bonuses for you.
That's right.
100 hours. Can you believe that there's like 100 hours of paywalled bullshit?
That's almost better than the kingdom. Just welcome to the slop.
Welcome to the slop,
Welcome
dude.
to the Slopyard, you little piggies.
Welcome to the mud field, dude. Slop it up. Lap it up.
Yo, at 1,000 Patreon members, we'll run around. Let's run around in a slop yard like little piggies.
Yeah, dude. Yes.
Yeah.
Like the three fucking sloppy little pigs that we are.
We should do that. Yeah, we should run around a little Slopyard.
Yeah, 100 patrons. Lou shows his butthole. 1,000, we just run around in some mud.
We'll run around like little piggies.
Yeah, dude. 500.
We abduct the judge's kid. Pick a judge, we'll take their kid.
Yeah, the numbers are kind of all over the place in terms of what you're going to get. But
Is your mic really high, or am I just losing it?
You're losing it. We're all fucking equal.
We're all equals.
Yo,
Yeah.
what is it?
People love this shit.
What
Watching
is
us play with the dials.
what is it though? What's been lost?
Yeah, dude. Let's do that. At 500, pick a judge.
We'll kidnap their son.
We will commit a
We'll
felony.
kidnap him. We're not going to hurt him unless we get to 1,500 subscribers on the Patreon. That will hurt him. That's just kidding.
At 500, we'll kidnap him,
We're just
and we'll
kidding.
just keep him here. At 1,500, we're gonna do something bad, dude.
Yeah, this is all parody.
At 1,500, we're gonna hurt a judge's kid.
We're gonna hurt a judge's kid.
Unless
as a bit, it's funny. We're joking. Ha ha ha.
Unless, of course, I'll hurt him if he starts talking shit in captivity.
You gotta.
If he starts running his mouth in captivity.
I've read a couple books about Abu Ghraib, and you gotta. It worked. You know.
Yeah.
Actually, it didn't. It didn't work at all.
What didn't
It
work?
actually made things worse. Has kidnapping anybody ever gone according to plan?
I think the Lindbergh, the guy who kidnapped the Lindbergh kid,
But
got paid.
but the kid was gone.
Well, according to plan, according to who?
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
Whose plan?
He got the money, and then he was like, "Ha, suckers."
Oh, didn't he do his own kidnapping?
No.
I think those go according to plan. Like if you stage it.
Because most of the time when you kidnap somebody or you take someone hostage, you're not.
What's the difference?
Do you
between the
think? Do you
two?
think that if he knew?
It's not because you want the person around. You know?
Right. Yeah, you're not like
A hostage situation for sure.
damn. But what's that movie that the guy falls in love with the hostage?
Are you talking about the Stockholm syndrome?
That's not called. That's not the movie. That's the condition.
No, I'm sure there's a couple movies about it. Ants,
Cars 2?
No.
Bug's Life.
That'd be great if Pixar came out with a
Shark's Tale.
great Stockholm Syndrome movie.
No, I don't know what movie
Shark's
it
Tale.
is. I won't know either.
Whatever.
Do you think if
What if they had a movie called Stockholm Syndrome?
I'm sure
They probably do.
They got plenty of
You
documents.
can't name a movie that.
You can name a movie anything, dude.
No, you can't. You can name a documentary about Stockholm Syndrome, but you can't name a whole movie Stockholm Syndrome.
I think we would all be very susceptible to Stockholm Syndrome.
I think I'm in it.
And we've talked.
We work in restaurants, dude. That's how that fucking
I
shit
think
works.
I've been living in it. I think I'm like a moth to flame of Stockholm Syndrome.
What's it called when it doesn't? When your love for your hostage taker happens immediately and not over time?
That's a mistake from the hostage
Is that
taker, dude. from the.
Dude, that's usually error one.
Again, we've all said this, but if the three of us were in a bank and as soon as someone pulled out a gun to rob it, we'd all be like, yep,
awesome.
That guy.
Get down on the ground. All right. Dude, this is awesome. Can I have your autograph, dude? This is sick. You don't got to put your real name.
Yeah, I like pull out my phone. He's like, put your phone away. I'm like, no, this is just for me, man.
Dude, no, this is going in my personal library.
I'm just gonna watch it myself.
Dude, I swear to God, as soon as the cops showed up, even before the bank robber said anything, I would be the one to be like, who pressed the fucking button?
Yeah.
Cops at interview. He's like, so what you see? It's like, dude, this might have been the coolest.
Yeah.
10 minutes of my life, actually.
Oh, what did I see? A hero work. That's what I saw.
Did he get?
I feel like if I confidently looked at a bank robber and was like, yo, can I like rip a dart in here? You'd be like, hell yeah, dude, I'm robbing a bank. Could you imagine?
The moment the bank gets robbed, some guy's like, I'm smoking.
Yeah.
I'm going to smoke inside. If he can bring a gun in here, wave it around, I can smoke a Parliament light.
What if that trips the alarm and that's what gets him caught? It's a sick.
Dude, that's a clear...
The robber's like, put it out. It's like, dude, you're robbing the bank.
You're going to set off the fire alarm, man.
Like, dude.
It's just, everyone's, smoke them if you got it, boy. We're not going to be able to do this again in our lifetimes. We already had Trump, and we all kind of thought he'd make it legal to smoke inside again, and that never happened.
I'm not saying that I would have stopped one of the hijackers, but you better believe that I'm ripping darts the whole time.
I'm sure somebody ripped a dart, dude.
Yes.
There's got to be one like person that's like,
fuck.
Can you put that out?
Yes.
It's like, lady.
This is everybody's
I don't know if you know this, but the guy who's
there's an old lady with her she got her throat slit with a box cutter. I'm gonna have a cigarette, and I don't care if it bothers you.
I don't know if you
know what bothers me. This whole damn thing.
You know, it'd be a huge plot twist if one of the hijackers came by, was wiping the blood off his box cutter, and was like, "Could you put that out?
Could you please put that out?"
Or if you're like, "Hey, can I use your box cutter to cut my cigar?" I could really use this Cohiba right now.
Yeah, just anytime you see a crime happening inside of a non-smoking establishment, you just use that as an excuse to fucking rip one.
Yeah.
That is the funniest thing the hijacker could have said before the plane hit, is if he got over the intercom and was like, smoke if you got it.
Smoke it.
There ain't no rules right now.
Yeah.
Yo, if you want to go ahead and turn your phone off airplane mode, we're not about to be in an airplane. We're about to actually be in a building. So,
yeah. Go back to building mode.
At least have fun.
Do you think they ever asked any of the anybody who got out of the building? They're like, "Were you in the plane?" Like, there's one guy who survived, and he was like, "Dude, you're not gonna believe this. I was in the plane, and I just kind of jumped out at the perfect moment.
Yeah,
and I was able to run down all those steps."
He's like, "Yo, I don't know how this fucking happened."
Dude.
He's like, "Where were you? Were you like Merrill Lynch?" She goes, "No, 24B." That's where I was.
Dude, I was in an aisle seat, dude.
I don't know how to answer this without causing an issue, but.
The CIA is just like, I want you to do us a favor. No one's ever going to believe this, and they're going to think something is amiss here. So you worked at the World Trade Center.
You worked.
It's like, I'm from West Virginia. How would that even be possible?
Dude, the falling man, he was in the plane and he hit that slide button and he just slid right.
Where's the slide?
You know when you can.
Yeah, I know how to exit a fucking troubled aircraft. I do.
He just slides out of the plane.
Have you ever?
The building. He's like,
have you ever?
Man, today is not my day.
Yeah. Have you ever caught yourself on a plane? Like, you know how when they start doing the song and dance about what to do in the event of emergency, you're just like, yeah, okay, yeah, I've heard it before. But then, like, I thought about it last time I was on a plane. Like, if an emergency happened, I was like, oh shit, I kind of don't know what to fucking do.
No, dude,
I know I got to put my oxygen mask on first.
Yeah.
Other than that, I haven't really been paying attention to this for a long time.
You look around.
I know that there's an awesome sliding board that if we're lucky enough, we get to slide down.
No, in the event of an like an actual in the air emergency, what you do, you look around and try to figure out who's hot.
Can I have a kiss before we go down?
Let me kiss someone.
I would love to give you a kiss.
Let me marry you.
I don't mean to make you uncomfortable, sir, but you're a handsome guy, and I'd like to give you a sweet little kiss before we go down. I've never kissed a man before.
As an ordained minister, I would love to marry someone.
Oh, dude.
Like marry a couple.
Yeah, do you know what they should do before they decommission a plane? Like you land, and Elaine's like, and we just made it to sunny Philadelphia. It's a nice, balmy 65 degrees outside. Just a little announcement. This is actually the last flight for American Airlines flights are fucking 7894.
Like what they do for firemen and cops.
So we're just going to do a little something fun today. Instead of unboarding through the tunnel that you usually go through, we're going to bust open the sliding board.
Yeah. Yeah. Everybody off.
If everybody would look under their seats, we have a little bottle of tequila and a little party hat, and we're all.
Or like no,
I don't know why the pilot's Obama.
No, like on approach, or like, this is the last plane for Airbus 370 here, but old boy's been through a lot. What we're gonna do is we're gonna land this thing without the wheels.
We're gonna fucking see what happens.
We're gonna go belly down on this runway.
It's gonna be fine.
It's gonna be fun, and guess what? You're gonna have a sick story to tell your grandkids about. That's all life is about. Having a sick story. Did you figure that out yet?
You know that like the Sully Sullenberger flight?
Oh yeah,
dude. A guy broke his leg.
I know everything there is to know about that.
A guy broke his leg. What do you think he was doing?
Yeah, dude, he was fucking.
It didn't even look like a rough landing.
He was kicking the shit out of the fucking. He was so excited that he was just kicking the dock when he got back.
It's gotta suck to be that guy. Like it lands and everyone's just like applauding. He's like, actually, no.
Yeah, no. Well,
my leg's broken. Dude.
That is what.
It fucking really hurt.
That is what actually happened. The one flight is a flight attendant.
Oh, he broke his leg. That tracks.
I think it was a woman, but no. I think somebody might have broke their leg, but she got like a gash, and she's like. She was like, yeah, my experience, I'm happy I'm alive, but my experience is like traumatic. I'll never be a normal human being again. Because she almost drowned. She was like fucked up.
Did she get money?
She probably got money, yeah.
Sully just slipped her $20.
Yeah.
Did you know
they tried to drag our boy Sully?
What did he do?
They tried to say he did it wrong. They tried to second.
I thought he was like the only guy that wrote the book on that.
Yeah.
And it's like amazing that it actually happened.
Yeah, it was like his last, he was like, I'm going to fucking do it.
Yeah.
Like, you ever been mad at work and you break a plate on purpose just because?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
I have.
You're like, I don't ever break anything, so I'm allowed to break one thing.
I did
pretend it's an accident.
Which is weird because considering my job, I work at a golf store, so it was just weird as hell that I just brought a bunch of plates in and started chucking them around, the damn the room.
We never had dessert spoons at my job in LA because I would just take handfuls of them and throw them away. I was just like, I fucking hate it here. I hate my life. I hate this place. I'm like, I felt like the only thing I was in control over.
Yeah.
You know, but it'd bite me in the ass sometimes. I get so frustrated. I'd be like, I don't have any fucking dessert spoons. I'm like, well, yeah, because you keep.
There was a dishwasher.
You keep throwing them away.
There's a dishwasher at Martine's one time who he was like new, and I guess he wasn't digging the job, and he also threw away.
Oh, he wasn't.
He just threw away like a whole rack of silverware and left.
It's so fucking funny.
It's so funny. It's so funny.
It sucks so bad.
Wait, did you? So this is one of my favorite stories of all time because, like, you think about doing that, or maybe you break it, like you're like, yeah, but like you never do anything truly sociopathic.
Yeah.
There's a guy that worked at the restaurant I worked at that you work at. Mm-hmm. We have the same.
What if
boss.
Sean was like, this is one of my favorite stories of all time, and then he just said the Bernstein Bears story?
Which one?
Like just
when they made a whole bunch of delicious cookies? Or?
Yeah, the one with the Goldilocks. Is that different?
That's not the same,
yeah,
dude. Those are different bears.
Yo, I didn't pay attention during those fucking nursery rhyme fucking times.
Dude, you got to get your bears straight, dude.
Dude.
You got to get your bears straight. Dude. Right now, your bears are gay. You got to get them straight right now, dude. You got the Berenstein Bears.
Can you imagine?
Not to mention that big fucker in the blue house.
Yo, 2 grizzly bears are 69, and you watching?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm holding my eyes open like this.
I'm making a wish.
Trying to figure out what's getting licked where.
Yeah.
Just in case I ever got to fight off a bear and I can 69 them.
I think the bear looks up at you and is like, "Yo, we should eat that guy." And he's like, "No. Finish first. We're grizzly bears. We're in the middle."
No, we should.
Wait, I got to finish the story because you're gonna love this.
Okay, hit me.
So we have this. We have the same boss.
Okay.
I had this boss.
Right.
You have this boss now. Not super pleasant, right?
Yeah.
So this boss wasn't very pleasant to the sous chef one night, and this person, like to go outside and smoke cigarettes all the time. So what he did was he threw her coat away. So she's running around trying to find her coat. And then the next day she looks at the cameras and she sees him taking her coat off the rack and putting it in the kitchen trash with all the meat trimmings and stuff.
Damn, that's... did he get in trouble?
He got in a little trouble.
Yeah,
so mean.
That'll get you in trouble.
Yeah, then he started dating a 21-year-old.
Oh, nice.
That happens, I
Dude,
guess.
the 21-year-olds love trouble.
They do.
They do love
When I was 21, if there's trouble, sign me up.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'll vacation in trouble now. You know what I mean?
I'm tired of trouble.
I'll take a little trip to trouble.
Ever since, like, I've noticed this whenever I don't drink, I get yelled at 90% less. Probably more than that, like 95% less. Like, I go into work, I don't have a reason to get yelled at. When I come home from work, I have nothing to get yelled at. I'm not waking anybody up. I'm not getting yelled at. I'm like, I don't ever get yelled at anymore.
You miss that?
No, dude, I hate getting yelled at. I really don't like it. It upsets me. Especially
When's the
when I
last
don't
time you
deserve it.
actually got yelled at?
Oh, dude.
And not like a fight where two people are yelling. Like you were just like really yelled at.
Like yelled?
Like, Sean, enough.
Girlfriend doesn't count.
Girlfriend doesn't count.
Girlfriend doesn't count. That's a different kind of
Yeah,
yell.
because then, I mean, Jesus.
Dude, I've got a couple.
Does
that
always
still,
count as the last time I'm getting
that
yelled at?
still make my spine fucking
Really?
Shiver a little
Same.
bit. When you get yelled at by like a friend's mom or something like that.
Dude, I had a boss almost make me cry because I'm just not used to being yelled at.
Yeah.
And it's also, I was like 26.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude.
Like, I shouldn't, I'm
That
just
ain't
so
good.
used to not being yelled at that when you do
What,
get
like
yelled
when you
at,
do get yelled at and you know that you deserve it, you feel it in your butthole.
oh,
You
so
feel like
gross.
your colon shrivels.
Well, how are they yelling at you then?
Dude, I'll never forget.
Are they yelling at you with
When I
their
was
penis?
like 19, I took a friend to go get tattooed at Living Arts Tattoo. Shout out. If you're going to go get tattooed there. And like I've been getting tattooed there forever. Brought a friend. And I'm with like two girls. And we're just like goofing around. And we're in the elevator going to the second floor. And I like crawl up the elevator, you know. And I put footprints on I didn't notice that I did that. But I was just trying to be a funny guy, you know. And like a funny, silly guy.
Yeah.
And the owner, Brian, is a fucking awesome dude, very sweet, just one of the scariest people.
Mm-hmm.
If like, he's a big, scary guy, and I'm thinking everything's cool. I'm just chilling in the waiting room, and with my friend, and he comes up to me, and goes, "See the bottom of your shoe." I didn't even think anything of it. I just went like that. He's like,
Thought so.
"Those are your fucking footprints in the elevator," and I was like,
Yeah.
He's like, "Clean it up right fucking now," and I was like.
How old were you? 19?
Like 19.
Oh.
And I like went in there. I'm like I was like tearing up. I was so fucking, I was so
because it was the
embarrassed. And
tattoo-
I was like, I fucked up. And then like later he came up to me, patted me on the shoulder. He's like, yeah, we're all kids. Don't worry about it. And I was like, thank you, Brian. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry.
No, dude, I just got yelled at by a guy.
Where?
Like 2 years ago, probably.
Oh, okay. Recent. 2 years.
But it was like an actual like scolding. Like we
Did
were.
you deserve it?
No, we started talking absolute shit to this.
No,
guy.
that's not the same.
But
It's not
we
the same.
did deserve it. So
no, we're talking to yelled at where you
No,
feel
I-
it.
I
you-
did.
Like when you drive over a hill. You know what I mean?
No, I did feel it. Just let me leave.
So
it
you
alone.
were a little embarrassed.
Well, I think that's why the anger and the threats of violence came out because we were just kind of like embarrassed. So because we were playing, it was a golf tournament.
So cool.
It was a golf tournament, and
Guy was mad that you had a hole in one.
no, there's like this place is they have like this big tree.
Yeah.
It's like their focal point of the golf course. Like it's like their like thing, whatever.
Did you fuck
cut it
this
down?
tree?
Dude, well, yes.
Did you hump the tree?
Yes. So there's this, what is it called? Like a knot in the tree,
yeah.
and it looked like a vagina.
Yeah.
So, but it was like kind of, you couldn't reach it. You had to climb a little.
And how? This was 2 years ago.
This was at most 3 years ago.
So you were 44.
Thank you, fucker, fucker. No, so and then they had lights around this tree. So like the Christmas lights. So I was climbing the tree to like get a little tongue action on this knot on this, and the guy's on the other hole. It's a private course, and I'm not a member. He's like, get off the fucking tree. This ain't your. What the fuck do you think this is? You know how much it costs to put those fucking lights? I pay for them fucking lights. And we're like, fuck you, dude. I don't give a shit. But we were like, and then we started chirping back and forth, and like he was like an older guy, and I was with my buddy. And we were like, we should just fight this older guy. And then later on in the clubhouse after the tournament, we saw him and we're like, oh, there he is. And we were all nervous, but then he was like, I did the same.
It's funny to pretend to eat the tree's pussy.
Yeah,
I get it.
I get it. The tree looks like
I'm not going to lie. Whenever I see a tree with like a knot that looks like a big fat pussy, I pretend to eat it too.
Yeah, you should.
It's harmless fun.
You should have seen it before we cut the two branches off that looked like legs on both sides of this thing. It actually looked like a pussy, and almost too much.
There was a butthole too. We had to fill it in with wood putty.
Well, that wasn't there.
Too many people were trying to fuck the tree butthole.
Yeah, well, we added that. That wasn't there, but then we were like, we can't have this anatomically incorrect tree without a butthole and an ass. So we got to put cheeks in a
Give
butthole.
it big fat butt cheeks.
Those are tax dollars at work.
You know, but it became a real fucking nuisance when all the men were getting fucking horny as hell out there on the golf course, seeing this tree with this big fat ass, perfect ass. Had no underwear on it at all. Somebody took the underwear off this fucking tree.
Wait, they put underwear on it?
They put underwear on, but the underwear was looking like it was already being taken off. That was the big issue. The tree wasn't wearing the underwear. You could tell somebody had tried to take the underwear off the tree. And then all the guys out there started...
forcefully? Was the tree...
The tree,
did the tree consent?
The tree had this ass... And I don't know whose imagination made this ass, but every guy, it's an ass that every single guy got hard about. You know how some guys like big asses and then some guys like littler asses? It didn't matter with this one. Everybody wanted this ass. You try playing golf with your buddies. Everybody's horny looking at a tree's ass.
Dude, that's such a good one.
You go home to your wife and kids, all you can think about is this tree's ass. Dinner doesn't taste as good. Supper doesn't taste good because you can't look at anybody in the eyes because all you think about is this tree's ass. Perfect constructed ass.
Man, I want to go golfing now, dude.
Dude, we got to start doing that. When you see a nice butt, just be like, that's an ass we can all get hard for.
Or you just
Dude,
you see a
I
girl,
saw this girl last night at the bar. Let me tell you, boys, it's an ass we can all get hard for.
or you just tell her, look at that tree's ass. She's like, what?
So I've been thinking about this tree's ass.
Yeah.
I'd make my wife cosplay as a tree.
You go to fucking couples counseling, like, there's no sexual energy between two. What's causing it? He's like,
Well, bark, for one. I wish she'd grow some damn bark.
I think he's thinking of somebody else. Hank, who is it? I don't want to say. Okay, it's the tree up at Woodstone. It's got the greatest ass. What, Hank?
Wait. Can you be baby alien looking at the tree for the first time?
I wish I could do baby alien.
Yeah, yes, you can.
How do you do it?
You did it before. No, you were like, oh my god.
I gotta hear him though. I have to hear.
Give me some pussy.
You gotta give me some fucking. Is your bucket some fucking pussy? Is that tree gonna let me fucking its ass with? I get a splitter in that fucking tree. Dude, I'm gonna get sap all over my fucking dick, man.
Yeah, you see, he's like,
Yo, that's tree's cum, by the way.
it is.
Sap is just fucking. It's gross.
Yeah.
Yeah, maple syrup. That's just tree.
Wait, are you gonna say? Because I showed Tyler what I think you are maybe about
he's
to
like,
say.
he's the boy's fucking now.
Dude, yeah.
There's like, I saw a picture of him and 3 women on a bus together.
Well, guess what? I saw more than that.
Did you watch the video?
Yes.
whole
You're
thing?
not.
Wait,
Dude, that doesn't make me a
3
bad
girls, 1 little man.
a baby alien, dude. That does not make me a bad man.
No, it doesn't.
No.
It makes me a fucking real ass man, dude. You should anybody randomly call a dude, be like, we're doing a poll. Would you watch Baby Alien fuck 3 women? No context. Like every dude would be like, yes.
Yeah.
They should do more polls like that. Like they do all these fucking lame ass like serious polls.
You could just call a bunch of people as Gallup, and then be like, call Gallup and be like, yo, I got a good poll for you.
Yeah.
I did my own independent polling, and I would like to extend it to you.
Yeah,
I did tell them I was you.
Be like, hey, I'm with Gallup. We're just calling all the guys. Hey, if you could, from your imagination, carve an ass, would you then fuck it? Be like,
Yeah.
yeah, bro. Yeah. Don't tell my wife. Yeah, how funny was my wife?
It's still funny.
It's so funny, man.
Anyway, so Baby Alien.
Yeah.
I was showing Tyler this at the old J&P's last Monday.
I couldn't get enough of it.
So apparently there's a tiny, well, you don't have to really say tiny, but there's an African-American midget.
Yes.
Wait, were you about to say tiny African-American midget?
Yeah, that's why I said you don't have to say tiny. You just
Yeah,
say
you
mid-
didn't.
To be fair, though, he's for a midget, he's small. Like,
Yeah.
midgets would call him a midget.
Yeah.
He's a tiny guy.
Midget was like, he's not one of us.
It's a spectrum, dude.
He looks like a period.
Some of
And you're talking about like the literary period, not the.
No, he doesn't look like a woman shedding her uterine lining.
No, that's what
Anyway.
I'm just clarifying.
So this guy's also fucking on the fan bus. And apparently Baby Alien's been talking shit.
These
So
guys are
now-
talking shit.
dude. Honestly,
It's so
It was
good.
very rude of them to introduce a new midge to the fucking equation.
Baby Alien's not a midget.
No.
He's got progeria or something.
He's just a little.
He's a little guy.
Just something.
Yeah, but as a little guy, to then extend an invitation to another little guy
Yeah, it's fucked
to
up.
come on the bus.
Yeah,
And
it's fucked
Anyway,
up.
so what I'm sure is the most written and staged thing I've ever seen in my life. The second little guy comes on the fan bus, and they start getting hands, dude. They start throwing hands
They
at each
start
other and talking shit.
Imagine the amount of room they have in that bus.
It's like
That's
a regular
just
sized
like-
boxing
That's
ring
just
for
like
them.
us in a boxing ring, dude.
But anyway, that's exactly it. They made him put on gloves and box.
But let's be honest, Baby Alien's definitely he's hogged out.
Yeah.
The other guy's probably not.
I didn't see the other guy's
Dude,
penis.
Dude, from what I saw, Little Alien's packing. I'm sure it's like a regular sized penis,
But
to
'cause
like a
of-
regular, but
proportionally.
proportionally, it looks like a fucking like a real
yeah,
piece.
dude. Yeah.
So I mean, he
No, at the end of
definitely
the day,
wins in that situation. You know,
At the
He's
end of
just
the day,
like,
that's all
yo.
that matters.
But just imagine being the producer of just being like obviously coked out of
There's
your mind.
no
being like,
producer.
oh yes, there is.
Well, not
There's definitely a
not
person
somebody
pulling
calling
strings.
not somebody that's like an action.
what
They're
you
probably
think?
like
You
just
think
roll-
this is
yeah.
nature
No.
taking?
No, they're just rolling a camera and be like, let the guys fight. There's no like real rhyme or reason. They're
Oh,
not,
I totally disagree.
They're
There's-
getting paid $80 each to
There's
beat the shit out of each other.
1,000% a guy coked out of his mind. Probably looks like the Bang Energy CEO. That's like, first let's have him fuck and then let's have him fight. There's definitely a grand plan at work.
Yeah, I don't know. Probably. I don't. You know how that works more than me. I'm not in that world as much as you.
I'm not that. Don't put that on
No,
me.
I'm just saying
You just watch Baby Alien fuck for sport.
You
You're
showed-
watching porn for sport,
But
dude.
you showed me the video.
And then I went home and watched it 4 or 5 times.
Yeah, it came up on my Instagram.
The video was shown to me by you, the master of porn.
That's not true. That's not true.
if
I'm not-
if
I'm not
we
a
were
porn
the
master.
kingdom, you would be in charge of porn. You'd be the porn czar.
The porn czar.
If I ever
I would
release,
want it.
if I ever release an album, I'm calling it Porn Czar.
Porn czar. That's kind of funny. That would be that job would actually rule though. If the government's like, we need a porn czar, who wants to be it? And everybody would be like, I'll be it.
I guess.
I'll be it for the country.
If nobody else is going to raise their hand,
yeah.
I guess I'll do it.
Okay.
What do I got to watch?
And they're like, all right, swear me in. I, Chuck Schumer, will be the porn czar in America. That would be it.
I guess I'd do it.
Yeah.
Not for me, but for the people.
For the people.
You'd have to do
Because
it.
you guys, you need a good leader. There's one thing history has taught us: is you need good leaders.
What would be your State of the Union if you were the porn czar to the people? What would you demand more of?
Oh man, it's not what I demand.
We
more.
gotta fix these
First,
washing machines. They're too damn small.
That's number one. Weird. Number two, you know what I would do? I would immediately give the Nobel Prize to whoever's idea it was to take music out of porn.
Yeah, okay.
That's what a revolutionary idea.
It was. We don't need
all
it.
right.
You
yeah,
know,
then
we've all
somebody's-
seen Moneyball. The first one through the wall always gets bloodied. That
Okay.
guy.
All right, do that speech where you're doing it, where you're giving the Nobel Prize.
That guy would be all right.
And I'm gonna be like your aide. I'm gonna be your aide.
Well, why don't you be like a reporter,
Well, okay, I'll be a reporter.
or like this is not. This is like a.
Okay, you're
This
press.
is more of like a press conference.
All right, I'm
Yeah.
pressed. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I you know what? If you're the porn czar, you get to do this during. Ladies and gentlemen, all those in between, it doesn't matter. I don't care. I specialize in parts. You're welcome to have whichever ones you want. I just want to let you know, as my first decree as your newly elected porn czar, I will be giving the Nobel Prize to the man, woman, or anything in between who've decided to take music out of porn. Stand with me. MAPPA. Make porn great again. Actually, that'd be MIPK.
Sir.
MIPK.
A plane is hit the North Tower. I couldn't even get it out. I couldn't even get it out.
Let's roll.
Let's roll.
Let's
I'd be like, thanks for not addressing the nation as those of you that come.
Have you ever
It'd be so funny having somebody like you trying to give a Nobel Prize and someone's like, you can't do that.
wait, there's a guy in the corner going,
Yeah, you can't.
No,
you
no,
don't-
you can't do
you
that.
don't have
You can't
that
do
power.
that.
no.
Don't offer that. You can't offer that.
But yeah, that's what I would do.
Good. I agree. I mean,
Fucking. Actually, I don't know what. Could
you don't like that?
It's like,
I'm bringing that guy Voodoo back. You know, the weird tan guy with the huge hog? I just thought he was kind of cool. We're going to bring him back. We're going to take him out of retirement.
We are pardoning Ron Jeremy from prison. It's
No,
like,
we're
whoa,
not.
whoa,
No,
whoa,
we're
whoa,
not.
whoa,
No,
whoa.
no, 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 no,
Not
no.
happening.
that
Not
would
happening.
actually be my second decree as porn czars. We're putting him in extra jail.
We're building another jail for him to go in.
Yeah,
We're building it, and then we're building another jail around that jail.
it's like we're gonna make him build walls for his own room.
Ladies and gentlemen of the American people, I am here tonight to tell you that Alphabet Leg has assassinated Osama bin Laden after 11 years of searching. Old Alfie.
Took him like a dog.
Old Alfie.
Johnny Sids. We love that bald-headed, muscular boy. He always does great work, that Johnny Sins. I love him
Doctor,
so much.
He's a teacher. What can he do?
You could put him in any role, and he's going to take it, and he's going to do what he does with it. He's going to split Kimmy Granger in half as a lumberjack, and after that, he'll be a nurse. I
But
don't
yeah,
know.
No, it's like you're like, hey, all right, my next thing is I'm gonna fill Maya Cabinet, and they're like, all right, who's it gonna be? No, her name is Maya Cabinet, and she's got a lot of potential, folks.
Man, do you remember when Lisa Ann found out that she looked like Sarah Palin?
She didn't at all.
I mean,
I think she was the one brave enough to be like, I'll do it.
It got the job done.
How about a friend of mine from New York, comic friend, is now doing a radio show with Lisa Ann
That's awesome.
on Sirius XM. Brett Raybould, fucking great, funny guy.
I guess
Cool.
I was trying to do a bit about it, but I gave up on it. But like, I guess that's nowadays. If you're a porn star, you either stop doing it and become a podcast host or a realtor. Those are like the two.
Or you do a reality show where you try to get some guy to fuck your wife.
Yeah,
Well, she's still active. She's still active
Oh,
duty.
yeah.
active duty.
There's like active duty.
What
porn.
rank is she?
She's active duty, I think.
Yeah,
I think
but what
she's
rank?
She's definitely. What's the top one? She's been doing it a long time. She's a vet. Well, she's not a vet yet because she's still active duty.
An admiral?
Probably.
An admiral.
She's fucking.
Why can't I say that?
I'm
admiral.
trying to find it. The only thing I can think of is for full bird colonel.
She's in the
got a
Joint Chief
full
of Staff.
bird.
dude.
Yeah, a whole bird colonel. And what you're talking about is the bird is the penis.
Right. And it's full.
Yeah.
Not for long.
He's a full bird. This is an erect kernel.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, would you not say that taking music out of porn was arguably the greatest decision that's ever been made?
I wouldn't know. I don't watch it.
You shut the fuck
I
up.
don't.
Shut the fuck up.
Not doesn't.
Sorry, it's not a tree. There you
No,
go.
I just wish I wish I related to this convo, but yeah, I think I'm for the arts, so I want music.
I jack off to art.
Yeah, I jack off to
You just
art.
jack off to paintings.
Yeah,
Yes.
I like to go in contemporary art studios, and I like to start whacking off.
I have the house to myself. I'm going to listen to Mozart without headphones.
I was talking.
Nice. I like that.
Thanks, buddy.
I was talking on the way back from North Carolina. I was talking to Sprat. Well, all right. So on the way to the show, we were doing this bit about from dusk. Like the town looked like it was like a from dusk till dawn situation.
Mm-hmm.
Like there was nothing, and then we just rolled up, and there was like a building where there was a bunch of people in. So we're like, these people are just gonna turn into fucking like lizards and shit. And then we were talking about from dusk till dawn, and then Paul said how hot Salma Hayek was in that.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I beat off that movie, but I started busting as soon as she started changing into the lizard, and I was like, fuck.
And now I'm fucking into lizards.
Now I'm different. But so anyway, so then we do the show, and then we went to this bar after, and there's like people from the show there, and I had like a couple cocktails, and I totally. This guy was talking to us, and I'm like, dude, I was pointing to Paul. I'm like, this fucking guy. Let me tell you about him. You know that movie From Dusk Till Dawn? He was beaten off to it, and then he came when Salma Hayek turned into the lizard. And Paul's like, no, you said that you did that. He's like, I'm like, Paul, I did not say I did that. You said it, Paul.
No, Paul, you said that. You
How would I
fucking
know
weirdo.
you did it? I didn't say. Why would I say it? He's like, what the fuck, Tyler? I didn't say that. He got all bent out of shape.
Yo, can I get it? Can I get a hit?
Oh,
of that?
yeah, dude, live your life.
Guys, quit.
I was gonna just
Quit,
grab it from
guys.
your penis.
You're
your penis
more than
hair.
welcome to. What's mine is yours.
Oh, whoa.
I feel like fucking, dude. Imagine it would be so cool if they did. Like, remember when presidents would do like cigarette ads? Well, I guess like Reagan did one before he was the president.
Mm.
Which just
Reagan
seemed
was like a fucking Hollywood movie star, though.
Vivek Ashwagandha or whatever the fuck his
yeah.
name is, like him like ripping an elf bar.
That's
He's
the
just
most
like,
racist thing you said.
Yo, did you see he did a fucking Twitter Spaces with Alex Jones, Elon Musk, and
Andrew Tate.
Andrew Tate?
Oh
dude.
my god.
Although
dude.
also, didn't apparently he like leave his microphone on so everyone can like hear him piss for like 3 minutes?
That's awesome. I think he might be the dumbest dude running. Because like I think he's just trying to get appointed to like the Trump cabinet in some
right.
capacity, but I think even he's too dumb to do that.
Yeah, I don't know.
What did he say? He said like something was a conspiracy. Something that like across the board everyone's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Oh yeah.
Gravity.
Yeah, something like that.
Well, never mind.
I can't really watch those things
No,
because they're too
no,
dumb.
Gravity is.
Oh, dude, did you see what fucking
Gravity isn't.
Did you see what
you
Nikki
think
Haley
it
said
is.
in the debates?
Mm-mm.
This is the exact statistic. She said every 30 seconds, teenagers on TikTok, 17% of them start sympathizing with Hamas.
That's a funny. That's
like,
a great.
That's
Where-
why I'm not on it.
That's wild, dude.
Yeah.
I love fucking. I really
There's
appreciate.
just some Hamas like fucking computer whiz. It's like yes. He's like counting down. Another one. Yes.
yes, we're getting them all.
Only a
Why
couple
is he
more.
an old timey villain that like puts people on train tracks?
That's how Hamas talks, dude.
Yeah.
Yes, we're gonna get all the Israelis and we're gonna put them in. We're gonna tie them up and leave them on a train track.
That's our master plan.
They all have black cloaks and like
Yes,
swirly
dude.
mustaches.
And I'm imagining the crime duo in the Moose and Rat show. What was that?
Oh,
Ren and
Rocky and
Stimpy?
Bullwinkle?
Rocky and Bullwinkle.
I said Ren and Stimpy.
No, that's I
Close.
see where you
You know, like the
Class.
little French guy
yeah.
with the little hat and the hot lady with the big boobs.
Yeah.
That's Hamas to me.
Oh, I think of it as like Pinky and the Brain.
Pinky in the brain, brother.
What are we gonna do today? try to take over the Gaza Strip.
We're gonna take apart the state of Israel.
Same thing we do every night.
No, what didn't? Oh, that you've already said what Nikki Haley said.
Yeah.
Well,
Just a completely made up statistic.
big.
Porn star name.
That is
a porn
I'm
star
sure if you
name.
type in Nikki Haley on Pornhub, something will show up. There was like a
As
girl
the
who did
porn
it for
czar-
like a
Yeah.
week.
As the porn czar, I can tell you, there is.
Well, he's like, well, Sean, because of my work, there's not a politician you can look.
You want to know how
seeing it.
crazy porn is? I don't want to talk about porn for too long.
Neither do I.
But
It's
have
my,
you ever
it's my work. I don't want
Yeah,
to bring it to
I
the
don't wanna bring
podcast.
work
have you ever just like made like an insane typo in like a porn aggregate and something still pops up?
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, no. What's that? What's the internet thing?
yeah, that was a
The rule.
never
Rule
mind, fuck.
33.
If there's something somebody's jacking off to it or
Yeah,
making
yeah.
porn.
I almost said a thing. I thank God I didn't say it.
Yeah.
But Chris Christie came to her defense in one of the fucking debates I saw. I just saw a clip of that.
Yeah. He rocks.
Dude,
Chris
honestly,
Christie.
I used to not like that guy, and then I saw the beach pic, and you're like, "Fuck yeah, dude!" Like, I get it.
Dude, that beach
Take
pic-
that money from the fucking New Jersey tunnel people and just go hang out on the beach.
Yeah, wasn't he just by himself on the beach?
Yeah, dude.
His family's like, yeah, you know what? I'm above you people. I don't know what you want from me. I got elected, and it's almost as wild as the fucking Ted Cruz airline thing.
What was that?
Didn't he like?
When he during like in a state of emergency in Texas, he was just like, "I'm gonna go to
He's like,
Cancun."
he
with
went
my
to
Yeah,
Cancun.
he went on vacation with us,
Yeah.
and he was just like, "Well, I promised my daughters I'd bring
Yeah.
them."
Well, you promised the fucking. He was Texas, right?
I bet his kids started that emergency just so their dad didn't have to go with them.
Imagine Ted Cruz being your dad. Ugh. Or
He
your
has that
fucking
beard
neighbor.
now. He has that fucking really shitty facial hair.
Yeah. Just imagine the level of respect you don't have for your dad, bless you, after he fucking
Bless you.
just like got bundled by Trump like that. Like, Dad, Trump said mom's a dog and you worked for him. Do you not love us?
No, he called her a dog, and then he was just like, "Yes, Mr. Trump, yes, please."
Yeah. And also that his dad the Zodiac killer. That's the thing that
Yeah, that was the funny.
That is so fucking
It's
funny.
so
that was the funny
funny.
thing going around.
Dude, that's not out of Trump's brain. That's a fucking that's like somebody in his ear be like, call him the Zodiac. Say his dad's the Zodiac killer.
It's not that crazy. Well, did you know
What do you
that?
mean? Trump what I'm saying is Trump wouldn't have came up with it.
Do you know where George H.W. Bush was the day JFK was assassinated? When George H.W.
Oh,
Bush
I
was
just heard about
in the
this.
CIA, by the way.
He was there.
He was in Dallas, Texas. Yes,
Yeah.
he was there.
Yeah.
And then like it's official that he was there, and I think he was asked about it at one point. They're like, "Where were you?" And he's like, "Oh, I don't remember."
Yeah.
GameStop.
Yeah. Shit. Well, I mean,
There's got to be someone out there where it's just like a huge national tragedy. Not to harp on 9/11, but it's like, where were you? Like, I don't fucking remember, man. I was busy, man.
yeah,
I was at work or something.
I wasn't. I know what you're asking me. I wasn't there, but I don't remember where I was. I love to talk about people like use that same I know where I was when with like other weirder shit. You know, has anybody ever told you like they knew where they were when like fucking like you said Harambe died?
Yeah.
Like shit like that.
Yeah, I remember where I was when Will Smith slapped Chris Rock in the face.
Yeah.
I can't believe he's banned from the Oscars.
Who cares?
What are they going to do when they
Fucking
give him a
dude,
Lifetime
who gives a
Achievement
shit?
Award for Shark's Tale?
Dude, I hope Will Smith peels his fucking...
That's the most racist looking fish I've ever seen, by the way. Was that the movie Shark's Tale where they made him a fish and they made him they somehow made the fish look like him but also racist?
How'd they made him... What were the lips like? They were?
I wasn't.
Yeah.
That you can't do that.
No,
can't do
no,
that.
you really can't.
Like how does that pass?
That's what focus groups are for. They're like it looks like Will Smith, but like
Should it?
there's
Yeah.
something uncanny about
But
You know, Nemo doesn't. You know,
how is the fish lined up?
Nemo's dad doesn't look like Albert Brooks. It just looks like a fish.
yeah. It's like the fish, the shark, it was a shark, right?
No, he was a fish. Robert De Niro was a shark.
Did he look like?
Yeah, they put a mole on him.
Hey yo, I'm a fucking shark.
That'd be great if they
Hey, I'm swimming here.
Fucking
they
swimming
had-
over here.
if they had to do that.
Yeah.
Like they had to like give them personalities like the people they were being voiced by. Like
Will
just watch-
Smith's just like, yo, I'll be a fish, but you better make it look like me so I know what I'm looking at. So I know who to fucking... when I'm watching the movie, I know which one I am.
Imagine Finding Nemo, but Dory's just really mean to everyone the whole time.
Imagine Menace to Society, but they're all fish.
There's a scene in Finding Nemo where she like doesn't tip the waiter.
Just like a
It's just really mean. She's just really mean to all those cool turtles just trying their best.
oh man, it's kind of like one of those like Compton Hood movies, but they're all fish. You know, that's kind of like I was doing like a tag on the bit. you know, about,
No,
like,
no,
thanks.
We took it.
Thanks guys, thanks for being team players right there.
So you want to see the movie Straight Outta Compton, but they're all fish?
That's kind of what I was getting to.
Lego Straight Outta Compton.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at.
I'm here for it.
And then they shoot, what's his name, Robbie? They shoot him in the chest with a shotgun, and his little Lego figurine blows up into a million pieces.
Lego.
That wasn't funny.
Lego. It's fine now.
That's
But
all right.
we
They're
take
not all going to be fucking...
If
We
there's
take
one thing
fucking-
we do on this podcast, it's try our best.
we
try our
take
best. It's
chances.
in the description. Oh, do you know what I was thinking about?
What were you thinking about?
This is probably a point that's been made. Stop me if you've heard this before, okay?
I've heard it.
Florida is our Australia. If
I
you
haven't
think
heard
about
that.
it. Think about it, because we send all of our worst people down there.
No, listen.
Our criminals.
Listen, I'm not going to sit here and talk shit on Australia.
I think Australia is cool.
Australia's cool as
But that's
hell.
what I'm saying. Maybe
the
eventually
coolest country.
Why are we
maybe
gonna shit on
Florida will
Florida?
eventually become cool.
Florida loves us.
Do they?
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Big numbers out of the fucking Sunshine State.
The Sunshine State.
The Sunshine State.
Dude, I want to go to Australia so bad.
We're going to go.
I don't.
The flight
I
is going to be
don't wanna
long
go.
as hell.
I
but it'd
won't
be
go.
cool. Oh, yes. Florida has big-ass bugs and snakes, just like Australia.
Do they have a lot of
swamp
drugs in Australia?
That's a good question.
It's probably expensive as hell.
I bet you they have a decent amount
Think
of
about-
drogas.
Actually, I had friends in LA tell me that cocaine in London and cocaine in Australia is expensive as shit because
I bet
it's so fucking hard to get it.
The embargo. The trade embargo.
Why are you clutching the wall like you're having a vertigo episode
I'm just
right
touching. I'm not clutching. You can't clutch a wall, bud.
No, go.
you
Have you ever touched this wall? It's way harder than you think it's going to be. Like you touch it, and you kind of want to keep your hand. See, it's brick.
This guy says
That's. Well,
doesn't sound
I got neighbors. Well, I got neighbors. Relax.
It goes to the porch.
I don't fucking. If you go over on that wall, it's
Yes.
much harder than you think.
one of
it's
your
gonna
neighbors comes over without a shirt on. What's up, dude? you knocked?
be. What's up? What's up?
Usually when people knock on the wall, that means somebody wants to come over and suck my dick.
Sorry,
but-
dude. Neighbor's code. What's up?
Yeah, that means you kind of have to suck my dick now because of you knocking on that wall. I don't know if you read the fucking book when you got here, bud. Oh man, dude.
I'm not super close with you.
Do you guys have like an HOA here?
No,
No.
I don't own a house,
I can't think of a lower existence than being head of an HOA.
dude. I'm part of my. There's a Facebook group for the neighborhood I grew up in. I don't even think there was an HOA. There's like an HOA, but it's not like I don't think you have to pay money or anything like that.
That's
And it's
even
just-
weirder.
Like when I was growing up, it was like a regular neighborhood of like middle class, like lower middle class to upper middle class.
Right.
They were all the same houses, but some of them put additions on, and some of them were like my house.
Right. And
Where you could smoke
some of them
inside.
smelled like smoke. I was just gonna say.
And it was like there's no like real. There was like one guy who was just like he would yell at you if you lit off fireworks, but that was about it. But then like all these like the houses like in that area became really expensive, so more money moved in. And then there was like my family who bought the house for like a regular amount of money, was a very cheap house in the 90s. And now all these houses are worth like $500,000 now.
Upwards. You gotta say
upwards
yeah.
of $500,000. And they're all like so like when my Uncle Ricky was living there before my parents moved, they were not happy about his RV. They would complain about it all the time. They'd be like, "What's up with this fucking RV?" It's like people on other streets. It's like, dude, Mind your own business.
No, we're cooking meth in there. Where else
There's no one living in there. And people like my uncle, and my uncle Ricky. Dude, one time I came home from the bar with a couple people. You might have been there. And like and he's cool with his RV. He would let me like walk in there, smoke cigarettes, chill. And I like popped in with like a girl and just to like, and I think you or Pookie were there or something like that. And we were like looking around in there and didn't do anything. We just left and went back inside and, and the next morning, my Uncle Ricky was like, "Did you have sex in my fucking van?" I was like, "I didn't have sex in your van."
Someone has to.
He's like, "No one's having sex in that van until I have sex in that van." I was like, "Whoa, bro! I didn't have sex in your van.
Right.
I didn't even give a kiss in your van. So I want you to relax." He was very pissed. But he
also way to out yourself as definitely not having sex in your
the van. If you own an RV, the one thing that you should be doing with it is having sex.
The first
it's a pretty cool, cozy little setup. I was like, I don't know why you're not sleeping in here, man.
Yeah, you got to have sex in that fucking... Imagine having sex on wheels, bro. Like on a home with wheels. That's got to be good.
Yeah.
Get that thing.
You want to go to Wawa? She's like, I don't feel like getting dressed. Don't worry.
Yeah, I didn't ask you that.
We're good. We're good.
Did I say...
I said, do you want Wawa?
Yeah, I don't remember saying anything about you getting dressed, sweetie. Just pull the map out.
There are so many people like
I nicknamed my dick the map.
I get sucked into those like RV people on like Facebook and Instagram reels, and there's simply too many of them. There can't be this many people sustaining of a life in like in those vans. They cost money. They're like Mercedes Sprinter vans that they
it's
convert.
a lot of people that are independently wealthy and or work some like fucking PR job.
If you're gonna do it, you got to do it alone. I knew there was a guy who used to work around where we used to work, or I used to work, and he was like a bartender. And then he was just like, him and his girlfriend became van life people. It's like, dude, Sherry doesn't want to smell my poop. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you live in a tiny house or you live in an RV, it's a lot of fucking smells and sounds.
Mm-hmm.
There's no comfortable way of.
Well, I don't think you shit in the van.
You can shit in the van.
I think you shouldn't.
You shouldn't. I forget. Some of them you can shit in. Some of them you can't. You shouldn't shit in.
Yeah, it's like
We should have done that when we were earlier in our lives.
what got vans?
No, all of us just put in for like one dope ass van.
Yeah, we can still do that.
Yeah,
it's just.
Why did we have to do that way earlier?
Because we were all single. We didn't have responsibilities.
Nobody bats
We could
an
jack
eye.
each other off freely and not worry about it.
Nobody
I
bats
love
an
this
eye when
fucking
you're like
van, dude.
23 and you're like, me and my boys just bought a van together. We're going to drive across the country. Like, oh, that's awesome. You're young. You should do it
We're
then.
going to try to get a DUI in every state.
But in fucking, when you're in your 30s, you can still do that. But they're like, oh, okay, well, are you going to settle? How long are you going to be gone?
Oh yeah, it's different. When you're in your 20s, it's
you have
like
a job when you come
it's
back?
like you're going on an adventure. But when you're 30, it's like
You're running.
yeah, I don't know, man. We're kind of worried for you from a distance. Let's do that from a distance.
Yeah.
Like 30s is the age where like taking like even stand up people are like I saw this guy who like I kind of know he like and I'm sure people ask you, they're like, are you still doing that fucking comedy stuff? It's like, yeah, man, that hurts my feelings that you've asked me this way.
I still have people ask me, and they're like, so are you back from LA right now? I'm like, dude, I was there for like 9 months, dude. I was barely there. I guess when I moved back, I just stopped talking to everybody.
I had a girlfriend, she was a grade younger than me, but she
Whoa,
came into
Rocco great.
Yeah,
Whoa.
okay, whoa.
easy.
We might want to cut that.
But yeah, she came into the restaurant with her family, and she recognized me. I recognized her. She was really cool. Her family was great. And then she goes, at the end of the meal, Jesus. She goes, so how's stand-up going? And I looked at her and I said, well, I'm your waiter tonight, so not great.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
When we had our staff meeting at the new restaurant, I had to go first for the introduce yourself.
Oh,
Did you say you did stand-up?
worse.
Yeah, well, I was like, whatever. I was just like, I do stand up around the valley. And it's not going very well. And I got a big laugh. And I was like, oh, Jesus, if that wouldn't have worked,
Yeah.
I gotta quit.
Yeah, I would not roll the dice on that.
I see. I'd rather at this point, because I've worked places where I don't want to tell anybody, and then everybody finds out, and then it's whispered down the lane, and then it's just like, ooh, so I hear you do stand up, and you have to have that conversation every fucking day. So I'd rather just be like, yeah, I fucking do stand up, and then that's it, and then I don't have to have like, all these micro conversations.
Right.
Everyone is very supportive of me at work.
Yeah.
More so than any other job I've ever had. I literally walk into work and like 3 employees will go, night moves, night moves, night moves, night moves.
Oh no.
Yeah, they know.
Oh no.
They know it and they love it.
I don't really tell. There's like a couple, like I said on the podcast before, there's some kitchen dudes where I'll be like, I'll tell you. But like if you're an 18-year-old female busser, I'm like, you don't gotta fucking.
Naomi's one friend was over, and she like loves stand up. She like her and her husband go to comedy shows all the time. She's younger, and so I think I either had just come from the pod or like I was like talking about the pod, and or maybe Naomi brought it up, and the lady was like, it was just us three, me, Naomi, and her, and she was like, "Oh, you do a podcast? What's it about?" And I'm like, I don't know. And Naomi's like, it's basically, they talk about their buttholes. And,
you said
9/11. And she was like, ooh, you talk about 9/11? She's like, I don't know if I like that. You wouldn't.
Yeah, you're not going to like that.
You wouldn't like that.
Sherry.
Oh, tongue.
Oh, gross.
Tongue. Show butt, touch butt. Wow.
Damn, dude, I'm scared for you.
Damn, that was kind of.
That was a lot of balls.
What?
Going up and just
you
kissing
hit her
me in the middle of the podcast.
Oh, when you slapped her back there, was it got a lot of. Come on,
She
bro.
got a lot of balls in her butt.
The hell?
I was kidding. Don't hurt me.
We were just joking. We know you don't have balls.
She's like, I know you're recording. I'm going to come give you a little kiss. And you know what?
Appreciated it.
Bring it on.
The fucking butt balls on her, dude.
Dude, she got a lot of balls. Interrupted. I'm just kidding. I'm going to get in so much trouble. We got 5 minutes left. Dude, this has been a fucking fun app.
This has been a good one.
It's been this is
A boiler.
Honestly, I hate to suck our own dicks, but
Well, who else will?
never mind.
The answer is no one.
no one's going to suck
Yeah.
our
No one's going to
dicks.
suck our own dicks.
That's right. No one's gonna suck our own dicks, but
Nobody could suck my own dick for me.
anytime I'm about to go get a blowjob, I'm like, hey.
Just no, I could do this better.
Yeah.
Just like,
Yeah.
if anyone's gonna get their dick sucked around here, it's gonna be by me.
If anybody's going to suck and get sucked at the same time, I'm going to be doing both, okay?
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, my one of my buddies at work is going through all the podcasts, and like it's so funny because like we really do have like waves of like topics. Like it's like this was our phase for this conversation, and he comes up to me and he goes, "Man, does Tyler really like all those self-suck videos?" And I'm like, yeah, he does, dude. He's fucking obsessed. Tyler loves the self.
I do.
Could you imagine?
They're brutal.
Imagine
They're
that-
way more brutal than you think they're
that
going to
is
be.
Brutal?
That is
Yeah.
your reputation.
That's
when you
fine.
meet somebody from my life, they're gonna be like, I'm like, that's Tyler. Like, oh, that's
The
the guy who
self-suck guy.
watches all the self-suck videos.
Yeah. Hey. Oh, that's your mom? Nice to meet you. Yeah. No, it's better that than being known as the guy who just sprays hot water on his ass.
I mean,
I've stopped doing that, by the way.
oh yeah.
for you.
How long's it been?
It's been weeks, possibly even a month.
When I was visiting my parents, they have like in one of the showers, they have like one you can take off and spray. I sprayed my taint. It felt pretty good. I power washed my butthole.
Yeah, you gotta.
Power washed.
Yeah.
'Cause I was like a week out of
What'd the neighbors say?
being sober, so I was just
Why
like,
are you doing that in the driveway? Like, listen, we didn't care
just
about
the
the
hose.
van, but can you stop power washing your
How
asshole?
many PSI is that thing over there?
Could you imagine
You want to hit my driveway when you're done?
Could you imagine walking by someone's house? And they're just sitting there with their arms, their ankles in their arms.
Logistically,
and
it would be just an achievement.
No, but you'd have your buddy to do it. No. Imagine
if you're
walking-
doing it solo with that fucking big ass gun. What a feat that would be.
dude, you know what you got to try? You know what you'd probably really
If
like?
I was Mr. Fantastic, that's the first thing I would do.
You got your
With
toe.
those stretchy-
You got your toe in the trigger.
But in-
Holy fucking shit, dude.
instead of shooting yourself in the head, you just want to power wash your asshole. And you're like holding the bottom of it, and it's a lot of. It's super powerful. So the whole time you're like, Whoa! You're spraying yourself in the face.
Oh, God. Well,
You should really try taking a bath, dude.
no, I don't like baths.
At
get a hot
2,000
bath?
Patreon members, we are going to power wash Tyler's asshole.
Yeah.
From a safe distance.
Yeah.
From a safe distance.
That's going to be hilarious when that happens.
Yeah, I can't wait for that to really happen. That I'll definitely let that happen.
Yeah, of course, dude, if I have to show hole, you can clean yours.
Yeah, I'm not getting power washed in my asshole.
And it's going to be, it's not going to hurt. We're going to do it far
You don't
away.
think it's gonna hurt?
From far away.
Dude, it's gonna hurt.
Far away.
Dude, when I was 6, I got for my birthday a fucking really crazy water gun. Like a neighbor got me. Like some single guy's just like, dude, this thing's gonna rock. And then like one of the older kids' moms at the party was just like, Lisa, you cannot let him play with that gun. It's gonna hurt.
You would not let me power wash
It's
your
gonna be
ass
like, dude,
from like 20 feet away.
How do I pose?
Dude, like
Butthole out.
bent over.
Like
So
that.
you're staring at my asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to tuck your penis so nobody sees it too. So
I'll see your penis. I don't give a fuck. We're friends, dude.
I've seen his penis and he's seen mine.
Yeah.
You gotta
in
show
fact,
us your penis,
Tyler,
dude.
I don't really think that you can be part of the circle.
I've
unless
seen
we
his hard.
No, I know.
He's seen my penis hard.
Really?
I
In-
gotta see yours both ways,
in
dude.
action.
Both ways, I gotta see your penis.
It just ain't gonna happen, brother.
You don't
I got
really
it. You
know,
got-
man,
dude.
until you're in the trenches with him.
Dude, you gotta show it to us flaccid, and then you gotta fluff it up a
Okay,
little
here's
bit.
the deal. I'll let you see my penis both ways, but you know what happens then?
What?
You gotta finish it. You gotta finish it, my guy. You gotta make it spit.
So you're
Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
all right. That's our podcast, guys. Any plugs?
Fucking
Emmaus Theater.
Emmaus Theater, December 21st, January 6th.
We're storming the Capitol again.
We're
going back.
No, us,
That would have been. Dude, there had to have been a few guys that were like, "We're doing
yeah,
it
we're
again."
doing it every year.
Yeah.
So every single year. Let's make a pact.
As they're in, they're like, we should do this every year, dude. This is fun.
I don't know. I love you guys, man.
Find
Let's
me,
do this
find me
every
on Facebook. Let's go again.
year. All three of us are going to be at Steel Stacks doing some suck. And then we might do some fucking weird shit at the end of it. Who knows?
We'll see.
Fuck around.
All for weird stuff.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Night,
Love you.
night, night.